It's been a while since I've been on Enlisted, and I think this is a good time to really return to it because, well, there's been a new update Paratroopers. And I thought they couldn't top High Caliber in the fact of how fucking shit the updates are. Jesus. I hate being negative, but this might be the worst major update I have ever seen on Enlisted. I'm I'm sorry, but this is I'm so sorry. This is so bad. This is such a terrible update. Honestly, they should have done a lot more of this update. So yeah, I'm just gonna be reviewing this update, my thoughts on it, and yeah. So as always, I'm gonna start with the squads. Then I'm gonna move on to the new stuff which get added. The new maps. Then I'm gonna move on to more technical stuff. And yeah, let's just begin. So let's start with the new levels. And okay, I'm done. I'm just kidding. There's only. I'm being dead serious. They did not add. They added fuck all. This is all they've added. You've got a Thompson squad here, which is the 101st with the 100 round Thompson. For a premium squad, it's a Thompson at the end of the day. It's a 100 round Thompson, so it's going to be good. But it's locked to a premium squad. Now, granted, it's a 6-man squad with paratroopers. I think that's cool. And the Axis did get one as well. They got this one which has the FG, but I don't know. It's an FG. So basically, they get a 6-man FG squad. The Allies get a 6-man Thompson squad with 100 rounds. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is like Burning Skies when they released the rocket tanks and had that as the premium. But the thing is, Burning Skies added a lot more. This is just the same. It's just this, and that's all that they've added for Normandy. For Moscow, Tunisia, Stalingrad, and Berlin, they've added nothing. Well, for these two, they've basically added nothing. The only thing they've added for these two is this. Hold on, let me find it. It's in the squads. That's all they've added for Berlin and Moscow. You can add in an Amplimat to your flamethrower squads. Woo hee, great. Pacific, they actually did add in a lot of levels. So, for the Allies, they added in a new plane, the AP-1, which is an attacker plane, 500 power bombs, a few machine guns. I'm not seeing this. This could be interesting. They added the M2 carbine because, yeah, this is an overpowered weapon. I've said the M2 carbine is one of the best weapons in the game, so, yeah, this is going to dominate in the Pacific. And they also added the Scott. I mean, I guess it's okay. It would work a lot better than it does in Normandy, I think. Because the Scott's more about open range stuff, and Normandy doesn't really have that too much. It has it to an extent, but that's it. For the Allies. For the Axis, they added in a new plane, obviously, the same things. New plane, new SPAA, SP artillery, and the Type 4 rifle, which is a semi-auto. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be their select fire. It says it's based off the Garand, but it's semi-auto. It's only semi-auto. So the Allies have another power advantage, and of course we have this new thing, which is a attacker again. Looks kind of I don't know. I don't really know. And the Hoi, or the Ho-1, whatever the hell it's called. The Hoi. I'm calling it the Hoi. Yeah. Looks like I'm guessing it will have a pretty powerful thing. It's got a 75mm cannon, so it's probably going to be the same as the Scott, only not open-topped. But that's it. There's no premium squads for any campaign. It's just those three things. Now, there is an event going on at the moment, Paratroopers, which adds in two, Paratrooper squads for premiums. For the which they're gonna be pseudo premiums, and yeah, I think this could be quite interesting. I think, and I might be doing this event. I might do this event. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, but well, it's. I mean, 12,000 battle points every day. Ooh, I don't know. That's about 2-3 games. Yeah. But yeah, as of a whole, as as of what's came out, it's definitely the worst. Like, really, Stalingrad and Tunisia have been untouched. Normandy's essentially untouched, apart from 2 premium squads. Moscow and Berlin, not really too much. And the Pacific got 3 new levels. I mean, the Pacific's, it's a good update for the Pacific. Everything else, it's shit. Also, some tanks got stabilizers. I think most tanks got stabilizers that should have had stabilizers to begin with. So, let's talk about the next feature, which is, of course, the new stuff, basically, the new missions. And they've not really added much. The main one they've added is, where is it? Steel Mill, right? And I will be doing a review on Steel Mill, like I did with Stalingrad Tractor Factory. It might be about 2 months late, but yeah. Steel Mill, I don't know. Is it good? I don't know about it, but if it's anything like Tractor Factory, it could give Le Brief the run for its money as the best map in the game. There's also this one here, Power Plant. I don't know if this has been added, when this got added, but yeah, this got added. So we got looks like 2 new maps for Normandy, which I think is quite cool. They also looks like they got rid of Omir, what's it called? They also got rid of one of the, they definitely gotten rid of, it wasn't St. Lode, it was also Omir had a confrontation, so it looks like they've gotten rid of Omir confrontation. Meanwhile, I don't think they've added anything but they don't think they really added anything for Moscow. Maybe like a conquest or an assault map. I know they added an assault map they added Al-Har Assault for Tunisia, so now Tunisia has the unfortunity to having assault in their roster. I think they did like a conquest to, they added Alligator Creek as a conquest and stuff like that. So it's really, for all of these 5 campaigns, it's just a bunch of minor stuff. But normally got 2 new maps, so I'm kind of happy with the new maps. But there's 2 maps for Normandy, which is something that I was complaining about in the last one. But I really think they should have done a lot more. Like, maybe instead of 2 maps for Normandy, had one of this power plant map, like, had it on like Berlin or something, or have it on even fucking Stalingrad. I don't know. Now let's move on to the other features, because obviously there's a lot of other features. Now I did already talk about stabilizers, which were being in the point. And I did also talk about the airborne event here, but yeah, stabilizers. It basically means that when you drive in, the tank's gun's going to be a bit more stable for quite a lot of tanks that should have had stabilizers, which includes the Jumbo, which we all know my opinions of. But other than that, what's new? Well, you can save a loadout with you can make a preset here, which, I mean, okay, that's cool and all, but that's really it. That's actually it. You can also apparently change the background here. Like, if you look at the changelog, let me find it. If you look at the changelog, literally this is it. Custom home screens and presets. That's it. And then you've just got all of this. You can see here some new uniforms. Okay, that's actually quite interesting that they've changed to flat guns finally. But yeah, flat guns have been changed finally. Hooray! You can see stabilizer. Some bug fixes for vehicles and a lot of stuff like this. And you can see here's all of the new maps, like Assault, a Destruction match for Moscow, yay. And on Voskovo Village, that's Cancer. Ministry Garden South, this has not been a good update. And honestly, yeah, it's not a good update. It's not a big one. Now, I will say though that if you do remember in the what's it called? In the dev roadmap, if you remember that, I'll put up on screen. They did do everything that was in the map, and they did add like one additional change. But really, they really should have added a lot more. And honestly, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, I think when people thought paratroopers are going to be added, they were going to think, oh, we're going to get one new level. Like, this is going to be level 40. Level 40 for Normandy is going to be paratroopers. You know, Moscow, I believe, is already at level 40 now. You know, level 40 for Moscow is going to be paratroopers because there were Fallschirmjägers, there were the Red Guard paratroopers. You know, I think these 4 campaigns could have had paratroopers. Pacific as well. The Japanese had paratroopers. Obviously, the US had paratroopers. Tunisia, I'm not really too sure on, but that could have been interesting to see some Italian paratroopers, if there was any. I'm not too sure on that. But, yeah, this is kind of my... Let's just do it as like an overall view on the update. Is it anywhere good? No. If anything, this is a step back from High Caliber. An update I called the worst in the game. So, yeah, this is a massive step back from that. And, yeah. And being a step back from the worst is not a good idea. Now, I will say that I like High Caliber, which was just a shit update, and they needed a good one. This one, at least they did mostly fulfill their promises they made in the roadmap, but come on, they really should have done a lot more. Yeah, so that's going to be it in this video. Not really much else to say. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.